Hi everyone, I'm Olivia Hipp and I'm here to talk to you today about core strengthening and why it's important with running. Core strengthening is very important for full body stabilization. A lot of times we see, especially runners who have low back pain, also have a weak core. So the first core strengthening exercise we're going to do is marching. Just standing right in place, bring your knee up to 90 degrees. Make sure you're not tilting your hip. So you want to make sure your knee is at 90 degrees and your hip is not dipping. If it's dipping out to the side like this, you're not using your glutes here on the side. You want to make sure your hips are nice and straight up. So you should feel your glutes activating and your whole core activating. Hold this just for a second and then switch. If you notice yourself rocking back and forth like this, you're probably not keeping your core as tight as you should. The next exercise we're going to do is a plank. So if you are somebody who has a weak core or new to working out or doing core exercises, you might want to start on your knees first. There are a couple different variations of planks that I will also show you. The first one is on your knees. Here, you can put a pillow or a blanket or a towel under your knees if you don't have a soft surface like this. So, down on your elbows like this, up on your knees. You're trying to keep your back flat and you don't want to put your backside up in the air like this, but you also don't want it to sag down. So your back should be straight, butt straight, and hold it here. If you're more advanced, you can go off of your knees and go up onto your toes like this, still making sure your core is nice and tight, back's flat, and butt is in line with your back. The last variation is a wall plank. So you can either do the traditional elbow plank on the wall and scoot your feet out. Again, making sure that core is nice and tight, back is nice and flat. Or you can also go up onto your hands, scoot back from the wall a little bit further, and kind of lean into it like this. Again, make sure your core is nice and tight the whole time and you're not arching your back. The next exercise we're going to do are toe touches. So you're going to lay flat on the floor. Keep your core muscles nice and tight. You're going to bring one arm up to meet your toe here. And then switch to the other side. If this is challenging for you, you can bend your knee and only go to your knee. The next exercise we're going to do are oblique crunches. Your obliques are the abdominal muscles on the side of your body. So to work those, we're going to lay on our side. Make sure your arm is out here to the side, hand behind your head. Do not tug up on your neck because you might strain the muscles in your neck. Engage your core, your oblique muscles over here, and just gently lift your upper body off of the ground. This doesn't have to be a huge lift. Just as long as you're feeling these oblique muscles activate, that's all you need. All of these core strengthening exercises can be done in addition to traditional exercises like sit-ups, crunches, and mountain climbers. Thank you for participating in another week of Couch to 5K.